minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening, Newfoundlanders, and those who wish to be. It is I, Dean Clark, in a show called Jigs and Reels Radio KW. It is Monday. It is the May 2-4 weekend. Somebody had a freaking button missed on this one. Jeremy, how are you, sir? Rain in there in Cape Ray. It is sunshiny and warm here in Southern Ontario. Welcome those that are on TikTok. We're in for a good show tonight. Hello, birthday girl. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who Madeline is 20 years old tomorrow, her champagne birthday. Madeline is also a young phenom. You've heard me play her music on the show numerous times. My adopted daughter, I'd like to think of her, my niece, so to speak. She's phenomenal. She's the Avril Lavigne of Newfoundland, I would like to think. Jeremy with the jabs. I'm not saying a word about last night's game. No, because Dougie's still crying. Welcome to the behind the scenes, Madeline. Happy birthday. Have you started drinking yet? Because, it is the weekend, and, good day, Marion. Welcome aboard one more time every Monday. The song before the show started tonight was Steal My Sunshine from Len. I remember that in my college days. Yeah, I'm that old. And I remember playing that at the bars as a DJ in the bar. Man, it was such a great track. Heave away. Heave away. Me jollies. Heave away. If you guys are on the TikTok side of things, remember, this is just the behind the scenes. We have an opportunity to talk with so many people. Stick around. The music that you're hearing in the background is on a station called MIX985.ca. It is nothing but music of Newfoundland. Sylvia MC, first time, MIX985.ca. Well, good evening, Newfoundlanders, and those who wish to be. It is I, Dean Clark, on a show called Jigs and Reels Radio KW from here in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. It is Monday, May the 19th. That is the last day of May 2-4, which, of course, means it's the unofficial start of summer. If you guys were listening to CKWR here prior to MIX985, sorry, when our lawyers want to talk to us, they call us CKWR, but our friends call us MIX985. Steal My Sunshine from Len was playing before the show started, and don't be dare. Don't steal my sunshine. Don't steal it. Don't. It is sunny here in Southern Ontario. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the behind the scenes. Sylvia MC, the first time tuning in. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, I always do a behind the scenes. So when the mic is off, Dave Fitz is on there. Lorena White from Ontario. Where in Ontario, Lorena? Dougie Fry, who's a huge Leafs fan. Jeremy Janes, Kevin Winters. And then we move over to the TikTok side of things, and everybody else is on there. Blue Belton is on there. Yeah, like I said, it's a lot of fun. We get a chance to talk to a lot of people, and you never know who is on. Did anyone head to the cabin this weekend? Did anyone head to the cottage this weekend, or did you guys just stay home? I know it didn't do much around the house this weekend. Where did the weekend actually go? Oh, yeah, yesterday I had a chance to spend the time at the Falls Pub. And we're going to talk about that because there are a couple of great shows coming up in June that you want to be around if you're in the Southern Ontario area. We'll talk about that. Lucas Kettle did a performance yesterday and blew everybody away that was inside the Falls Pub. First chance meeting him. What an absolute great musician, singer, songwriter. He's got that 70s country troubadour sound. And we were all sitting there and just partaking in what he was singing. Merle Haggard, some Luke Combs. He sang Randy Travis, which you saw on my page. It was crazy. It was such a great time. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as the show goes on. Adam Pike is going to be joining me. If you don't know who he is, over on the TikTok side, I think Frozen Treats in Newfoundland, popping on those hearts, big ups. If you don't know who Adam Pike is, Adam Pike is a social media superstar, in my opinion. I reposted on TikTok something he did with a drone, and we'll talk about that when I talk to him. He's been doing posts and such since 2021. We'll also talk about how to make fish cakes. Might be a little bit of a bone of contention. It is May 2-4, and you know what that means? That's right. It is twofer. The twofers. We're going to kick this night off with somebody what's his name and the other fellers. For all the Leaf fans out there. Oh, yeah, you thought I wasn't going to talk about it, huh? Song is called Is You Hurtin'? Because this is a hurtin' song. Woo! Jigs and Reels Radio, KW. Yeah, buddy. Terry Skeens, how are you, my friend? Yeah, I'm really sorry about those Leafs. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying anything more. I'm not saying any. That was it. That was it, Dougie. That was it. I swear. But I will snicker. What an absolute beautiful weekend, ladies and gentlemen. It was so nice here. Was able to. Hello, Tina. Fitzbump. Oh, see, the problem is, okay, no, I'm going to talk about golf right now. Okay. I'm going to talk about golf because the Habs are on the golf course and they were looking for an extra group to play with this weekend. They had an opening this morning. Hey, Kim, I'm glad. Did you like some of the songs? What did you think? So what Kim is talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is the other side of Jigs and Reels Radio KW is I do and I own and operate. I operate on live365.com. Jigs and Reels Radio KW. It's a radio station that's run 24 hours a day, just around 5,000 songs of Newfoundland, from the Ducats all the way up to tomorrow's music that I just uploaded 2 hours ago. And it runs 24 hours, 7 days a week, and it's nothing but music of Newfoundland, all genres. So, yeah, that's what did you think of it? Did you get this a couple of songs that you weren't you were kind of shocked to hear? Because that's the point, really. That's awesome. Thank you. Bruins Boy 76 from Shoal Harbor. Welcome to the behind the scenes. Remember, Bruins Boy, MIX985.ca is where you want to go if you want to listen to the music side of it. I do turn it up. Mr. Jason Howard. What about Edmonton? Isn't that's the best part? I agree when you do that, because that's what happens to me at work is all of a sudden you sit there and you have on you'll be listening to like a Madeline, who's celebrating her 20th birthday. Everybody should wish Madeline, who's on the behind the scenes music superstar, a very happy birthday. She turns 20 tomorrow, so fist bump for you and a big hug. But yeah, you'll listen to Hello Alley Power. Dina says he's listening to it from now. He should have been listening to it all along. By the way, Dougie, how was things in Dildo? How was everything in Dildo? I got Bruins boy 76 over on the other side. Madeline, wishing you a happy birthday there, my friend.
Loves to go out in the good old gravel pits. We loves to go out there when life gets smelly. We can spray paint.
You know, there's nothing better.
Go up to the Irving
I agree. To be that age again. Kevin, come on, dude. You're only a couple of years older. We can't hide it with our white beards, though, can we? Hello, Mr. Skinner. Lurking in the behind the scenes like a shark. Paulie Bump, hello, buddy. I'm not saying anything, but big announcement coming up next week. The biggest this show has ever freaking done. You thought the showcase on The Rock was big? 2 Toutons. Would that be two Toutons? How would you pronounce that? The two Toutons. Which, by the way, Jeremy, I heard that the other day, and I'm at work and I'm whistling, and everyone's like, "What?" Yeah, no. Oh man. Yes, Alley Power, we need to get you in the studio. I understand that Mr. David Fitz has Tina Frost in the studio from Heart's Desire. So she's in the studio working on some stuff. We're looking forward to that. Mr. Eddie, oh, there's a name I haven't seen online in a while. That is pretty cool. I'm excited to have you on, buddy. How have you been? It's been a while. Again, on the TikTok side of things, I'm not avoiding you. Tell me what you guys are doing, where you guys are from. It's because the TikTok is massive. It's huge. Hey, Em, what's going on? Everybody loves going to the pits. It's up on the highway in the gravel pits. Bam, 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 bam. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on MIX985. That is a twofer from Buddy What's His Name and the other fellers. I always love going into a bar in George Street, Water Street, wherever. And I love when a band begins to play this track. Here is Big Jib from their latest album. We all know the words because everybody sings it. If Venice is sinking. On Jigs and Reels Radio KW on MIX985.
Jesus stands behind the glass above Venice.
I love when he says, Jesus Christ. How's the weather where you are, Em? Jesus Christ. Wait, am I allowed to say that? Venice is sinking. Oh, you know what I haven't even done? Gene Myrick. Oh my goodness. Wow, Gene. Wow, a pleasure to have you on tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I have yet to have my bang for a Monday night. This is my first bang of a Monday. Do I need it? Probably not. Sociable. How many of you had this weekend, everybody? Do ya? Dude, that's a pretty looking vessel. We're going to have some fun on that one in August. I bet. It looked nice. Hey, by the way, great pick on that iceberg. That's like right there. Like you can touch it. Rain, drizzle, and fog. They're in, or is that Red Bull? Is that Red Bull Diet Fanta? Tuning in from Norris Point, Gene. Wow, it's so good to have you on. I need more music from you. Anyway, Susan, there is one I haven't heard from in a while. Everybody's on tonight. I am stoked. You know what I'm excited for? To make this telephone call to Adam Pike. All right. It's a ringing. We're good. We're good there.
Already on, bro.
Oh, good day, me, sir. How are you now?
I'm already in the chat. I'm live.
Oh, you're in the chat now on the line. Geez, we're going to have you on the air. We're going to have you. Buddy, you're going to be live on the radio. How freaking awesome is that?
I'm talking on my walks right now.
Are you really?
I thought I was going on TikTok live.
No, buddy. You're on the radio station.
Okay, call me back. Call
All right. I'm calling you back.
Hello.
Hey, we're going live right now. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW on MIX985. If Venice, we're sinking. Big Jib. Adam, listen, Adam's such a TikTok superstar, and I'm super stoked of having this guy. We've tried this a couple of times, and he's a lot younger than me, and we're about the same fit level. I say that because we don't skip legs day. But Adam, listen, you a Newfoundlander and been in St. John's a few times. How many times have you heard if Venice is sinking?
This is the first time.
No way. Well, geez, we're going to have to get you out into a bar on George Street. How's that?
Pretty much. my George Street days are getting a little flint lately.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I got none other than TikTok superstar. And I'm really, like I said, really excited to have Adam Pike on the phone lines. Dude, you started in 2021. I was scrolling through your TikToks and the ice baths and all the way through from the very, very first one up until the iceberg that you took over the drone just the other day, yesterday, actually. You are one busy feller. Talk to me about who Adam Pike is. Like, you started out doing one thing and now you're kind of doing something different. Where did this all begin for you?
I feel like I've been really just kind of trying to find my way on social media, you know, and I've tried a lot of things. I did the fitness. You know, I was kind of doing cooking videos here and there. Really got into like the mindset kind of like soulful kind of journey, and I found myself now just cooking in my kitchen, doing restaurant reviews, and it's been working because I love to eat. Yes. And everybody loves food, and I'm pretty decent at cooking, so it kind of works out. It's a win-win.
But what you do differently, and trust me, TikTok is a rabbit hole that you can get caught up in. I'm stuck on those damn chickens right now. You know, the chicken jokes. And I'm stuck on those. And I got a couple coming up later on, dad jokes. But what you do differently is your presence, your energy, your excitement. that you bring in, and the way you stab those chicken breasts, and you know, you show the real thing. You miss a couple of them, and that's real. And yes, Adam, I do pay attention to your TikToks. So what were you doing before becoming a TikTok sensation?
Honestly, I've always been on social media, but it kind of never really took off until I was on Big Brother, right?
Yeah.
And over the years, like, you know, I've never really seen any growth whatsoever, because my page, when you used to go to it, it was like fitness video, video, lifestyle video, mindset, meditation. It was all over the place, right? And like, I just didn't really care, because I wasn't like a full-time content creator, because, you know, I worked trades, I was welding, heavy equipment, I traveled all the West Coast.
Yeah.
And then just last 2 years, I was like, I just kind of took a step forward and said, you know what, let's go full time at this content creation stuff. And just in the last, I'd say 5 months, that's when I really kind of doubled down on the cooking videos, because I found that people were kind of taking a liking to that. And that's when I realized, okay, I really need to double down on this stuff and see where I can take it. And since I've been doing that, I've been getting a ton of viral videos, like especially on Facebook. My Facebook page has been blowing up as of recently, and I'm like starting to slowly see some growth on TikTok as well. Cooking videos.
So what makes it different of your cooking videos? Because it's non-traditional. You know, you being from Newfoundland, you have some Newfoundland flair. We'll talk about the fish cakes episode. We'll talk about that very soon, because dude, that floored me, man. I couldn't stop laughing at the roast. It was crazy. But when we talk about the food and the cooking, you have Indian, you have, you know, Southern, you have everything in between. What is it that you enjoy to cook the most? What's your favorite?
Oh man, my favorite. My favorite. I'm gonna say soups, man. Like soups.
Really?
Foods. I really, really love a good soup. Like you can't get enough of it. Honestly. And it's to me, it's like super easy to make, and like the more you make them, the better I'm getting at it. But I also love my burger. I just like trying everything, right? Like sometimes I'll come up with my own recipe. Sometimes I'll see another creator post something. I'm like, oh, I gotta try that. So then I'll just kind of try and put my own little kind of twist on it. And then sometimes I'll do a Newfoundland recipe that I don't really know much of, and I'll just kind of get some like information from like my dad, or I'll ask my mom. Just things that are like how I have seen it, right?
Yes.
And I don't know. Social media is a weird place.
Well, that's okay. You've opened the door.
Recipes. If you don't, here's the tea.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the post. So you made fish cakes, but okay. And again, this is across the board. This is that dilemma. Where do you lick the plate at Keith's Diner or Dildo Brewery after a plate of Newfie fries, or do you not? So this is one of those dilemmas that you came across, and you chose to do the one. Now, neither is incorrect. It just so happened because your social media, everyone just freaking attacked you about using what did you use instead of?
Same with the Jig Dinner video.
Yes.
The same. Like me growing up, right? Like we'll talk about the Jig Dinner first. Like that's just what I would have on a Sunday, and I just called it Jig Dinner growing up. That was it, right?
That's it.
I totally get it. It's a traditional way to actually make your Jig Dinner, whatever.
Yeah.
I just happen to say that this is how I make it, and I even told people before I started it. I know you need to have peas pudding. But I'm not going to make it today because I don't even really like it.
Yeah.
Really?
See, I never make peas pudding when I make myself beef and cabbage, because no one could ever touch it like Nan. So I never want to do anything that's going to be disrespectful, because as soon as you taste it, you're like, well, this ain't Nan's. And there's nothing like it. So when everyone lost their mind, what was going through your mind at that point?
I will never ever take offense to, especially people that I don't even know,
right,
on the other end of the screen,
texting
stupid things. Like, I personally can't imagine going to someone's page that I don't even know and be super rude in a comment. It blows my mind. So, like, if somebody, like, I'm after having a lot of, like, nasty comments, right? And, like, I kind of find entertainment from that.
Yes.
If I'm just letting you guys know, if you come at me, I'm gonna blast you on my story. I'm gonna screenshot all of it.
Yes.
See your stupid little remark.
And you know what?
I find that people actually get a lot of entertainment out of me doing that. So,
and that's the thing. You take the high road when it comes to something like that, and that's what sets you apart, because you can become so completely angry and just blast them, but you do it in such a sarcastic way that it makes it funny, but yet you get your point across, and that's what I enjoy. We're talking with Adam Pike, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the show. Somebody on the TikTok, Mellow Bearded Pops, was like, hey, that sounds like Adam. Yes, it is. So that's the Jigs dinner aspect of it. Let's talk about those fish cakes, bro.
Yeah, the fish cakes. Damn.
Yeah, that one was harsh. Like,
so I actually asked my dad.
Yeah.
Actually, I asked my dad, how would you make it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even know, like, I don't even know where to start to salt my cod, or like you just made in stores salt it. I don't even know, right?
Yeah, of course.
Like, whatever. I'll just use normal fresh codfish.
Yeah.
And if I want to put some salt in it to salt it up, I'll just put some salt in it. No big deal.
Of
right?
course.
Until I tasted it, and everyone lost their mind. Need some salt. It tasted good to me. I wasn't the only person who had it. Like, my girlfriend and her friend was actually over. They both ate it as well. Loved it. So
that is hilarious. Yeah, that was so funny. And then the follow-up video where you posted where you're about to cry and you're like, I've had enough of this. That's it. I'm no longer doing it. And then the switch turned and you're like, no, let's go. Let's keep at it. And it's just, yeah, man, it was just, it's your personality that just comes out in those TikToks that I enjoy a lot. And I'm super happy that you're here on the show with me. Now you took, you were on Big Brother, and I wasn't gonna talk anything about that because that's a pretty big deal. But it's one of those reality shows that I could just never get into. And so is it really what they say it's like on Big Brother?
Like in what way?
Well, is it real? Like the behind the scenes is pretty trashy. It's 100%. It's pretty cutthroat. It's pretty, look at, if there were weapons involved, so if there was boxing match, if there was whatever, game on. Is that kind of how it is?
Yeah. So like, the second you walk into the house, they even tell you this, they said, whatever happens.
But it ain't Vegas.
They don't tell you to say things. Everything is super real, and everybody's emotions is all like, it's all amplified because you're stuck in this house. You can't leave.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to leave.
Yeah.
And everybody's just like on edge. So like, that's why it brings like, I was just crying the whole season, right? Because I was just like, your emotions just get amplified. It's wild. But yeah, what you see on TV, that's exactly what is happening in real time in our lives in the house.
Wow. So did it change anything of you? Because of course the personalities are completely different. You had everybody from every walk of life across Canada on the show.
Yeah.
But you being a Newfoundlander, and all Newfoundlanders are the kindest, hardest, most loving people in the world, did it change you?
The show itself, did it change me?
Yeah.
I feel like I have always been, I wouldn't say it changed me. I feel like I had a lot of growing up to do at that stage in my life.
Got it.
Yeah, I feel like, just these last couple of years, I've finally kind of found my way, and I feel like I've grown up a bit. I'm like still learning a lot about myself. So
yeah.
I mean, it definitely changed my life. I wouldn't say it kind of changed me, but
Yeah.
like, I definitely went in a different direction, and I feel like because of Big Brother, it led me to what I'm currently doing right now.
Of course.
You know what I mean, because
Yeah.
I did get that big following, and then I was
Yeah.
kind of like put into the social media person, right? And then I just kept the train rolling, and it just kind of brought me to being a full-time content creator right now.
That's wicked. So let's talk about yesterday. The icebergs are rolling in. The only iceberg I had yesterday was from Kitty Vitty Brewery and the iceberg beer. That's it, of course. Yeah, that's a little one. My iceberg did nothing compared to the one that you did the drone on. If you have an opportunity, Adam Pike living on TikTok is where you want to go, because the video that he took yesterday was amazing. So when you took that, and after seeing it and on the screen and wherever you saw it, what was your first impression of finally, or let me backtrack. Is that the first time you did a drone video of an iceberg?
That's the first time I did a drone video of an iceberg. So like, the one thing that my girlfriend actually asked me the other day, what excites you the most? And when I was flying the drone, I was like, this. I love filming, and I love the part where I get to go home and sit down and put it together, and then watch the video. I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
When I'm filming it, especially when there's light out, I can't really see like the drone's the controller screen that well. So I don't really know what I'm getting. I can kind of see it a little bit.
Yep.
Like once I kind of like come home and like take it off of the drone and actually look at it and piece it together, I'm like, holy. It's insane. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I think it was like the most amazing, beautiful videos I think I've ever shot.
Well, I'll tell you that the top view of the iceberg, and then under the water where it expands and just kind of, you hear about it, you see it, but for you to do that and just away you go. Yeah, it's going to be tough for you to try and top that one over the next little bit, but I'll tell you that you had the bar raised so high for anybody that wants to do a drone video of an iceberg from above and coasting around. And that was in Twillingate, wasn't it? Or where was that?
That was in Twillingate.
Yeah.
Anybody that flies a drone, a little piece of advice, buy some ND filters. They make a hell of a difference.
All right.
It's literally like $20. But when you put on these ND filters, it takes away like the brightness and the reflection in the water. So that's why I got those nice, beautiful shots where you could see kind of through the water without that reflection.
Yes. So you were able to see the turquoise water with the, dude, man, that was unreal.
I took a picture from the shore with my iPhone, and you could kind of see a little bit of green.
Yeah.
And then when I'm like actually went out, I thought like looking down with the ND filters, which is it's crazy.
Yeah, you know what? And then again, that's just the springtime, summertime. Everybody, when the photos are coming through, everybody's like, "Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I miss home and everything like that." And you get to do that. Adam, what songs do you listen to at the gym right now? I threw you a left curve.
I wouldn't say that they would be played on Jigs and Reels.
No, gosh, no, not at all. I see you as a heavy metal dude.
So honestly, I like everything, and I find that I go through phases. So I like EDM, like rap music.
Yep.
Like the old school rock.
Of course.
There's times where I'm putting on Limp Bizkit break stuff when I'm feeling some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
There's times where I like listening to like country and like kind of. Like the Lumineers. I'm kind of like all over the place.
Yep.
I guess it's like however I'm feeling in that day. Like there's not like a specific genre that I just put on every single day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, listen, I appreciate the talk, Adam. And when I'm home in August, we're going to do a gym sesh. How's that? Or we're going to do some sort of online content that we're going to have some fun with. Maybe we'll get Mary Brown's involved about skipping legs day. I am so into that, dude. I am game on. Let's go. Elbows up. I'm in. We're doing it.
Yeah.
We are so doing it. So I'm all about it. You see me. I'm a 280-pound, 6'2" guy. Yeah, I'm big and bulky. So bring on the legs.
I don't know why I thought we were going on TikTok.
And that was so funny because
I had my tripod set up while I was watching you. Like, oh, is you gonna tag me in or what? I'm like,
and then all of a sudden here I'm calling you. You're like, what the hell? Wait a minute. But no, we're on the behind the scenes, and then ends up happening. This will be uploaded to Spotify. Yeah, you never know how many more thousands of followers you're gonna get, because you know who knows what the show brings. All I know, my friend, is I applaud for what you do for Newfoundland culture, and you cook the way you want to freaking cook. And if anybody has any issues with my buddy Adam, you guys can come and talk to me. Okay, you guys send me a message, and we'll have it out. We'll go. Adam and I, tag team champs. All right, here we go.
I'm ready.
Brother, I appreciate, yeah, that's it, the cage match. I appreciate the time, Adam. Again, where can we find you all over where, and what's the handles?
Instagram, Adam Pike Living, TikTok, Adam Pike Living, YouTube, Adam Pike Living, and my Facebook page. I don't know how to change my name on my Facebook page, but I'm pretty sure it's Adam BB Can 7.
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Listen, dude, again, I wish you all the best, and let's keep in touch, and we'll have so much fun. Let's go.
Let's go, buddy. Thanks for the call.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, man.
You too.
All right, Adam Pike. Guys, what did you think? Hey, again, it's not just about music that I do here on the show from Ontario. Somebody was asking me where I am. Freaking 1974 Newfie on TikTok goes, well, you just gained 2 more followers in this house. Wicked. Kylie on the background. I idolize Adam. The very first time I saw Adam was on the TikTok video where he came out, and it was, what'd they say, 20 degrees in Newfoundland. And he comes out the front door, and he's wearing nothing but the shorts, and the sun is out. And then I think that was the one that started, what was it? It started raining or something like that. Or you were anyways, that was what got me hooked. And then I started, like I said, the personality, check him out on TikTok. Again, TikTok is such a rabbit hole, but you're going to enjoy his videos. Adam Pike, thanks so much, man, for coming on. Again, it's not just about the music. It's about the culture of Newfoundland that I do here in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. That's right. We got a couple of songs on the go here. Bob Muggeridge did a tribute to Gordon Lightfoot not too long ago. You saw my post. This is him doing I Want to Be Free on Jigs and Rails Radio, KW Mix 98.5. Bro, man, that was killer. Loved it. There it is. See, it's just okay. So Teddy, go to Teddy's on over down to elbows up. Good. No, you know what? I'm doing the elbows up. There it is, Catherine. I do the elbows up because if certain teams in the NHL had their elbows up, you know, going through and their shoulders down, they might have done better in this last round. I'm not saying specific teams, Doug, but you know what I mean. Fill in the blanks. Catherine, did you make it over to the Dildo Brewery yet? If you did this past weekend, you would have ran into Asetha and Doug. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, Sherry. You look like you had a good weekend. I loved the way you displayed your fish, your fresh fish from. I love you too, Dougie. I love the way you displayed your fish from extra large down to the mini size. Sherry, we're going to talk Catherine, who's a high school friend. Which is just above you in the comments. She's going to visit you guys at the brewery tomorrow. Do me a favor and put a beer on my tab for her. Okay, please. Thank you. I'll let Angie know. Man, that was a ton of fun, dude. That was, I I'd be afraid if Adam and I spent a night on George Street, if we hung out, that could be trouble. What do you think, Adam? You wanna, in August when I'm home, meet me down on George Street? Yeah. And then you'll get to hear a Venice is sinking. Kylie, what's going on, Kylie? Geez, I just gained a couple more. I just gained a couple more followers. Look at that. I'm in a really good mood tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I am in a very, very good mood. My mindset has changed a lot over the weekend. I had some time to process and think on a lot of things. And yeah, things are gonna change. I'm in a good place.
Hi, this is Dave Fitz, and you're listening to my buddy Dave Clark on Jigs and Reels, the best in Newfoundland and Labrador music on CKWR.
Now, there's a reason why I'm playing Quote the Raven. After this song, I'll tell you exactly why.
Tangle you up in the fabric of time. It's cozy and warm, suits you just fine. Oh,
listen to the voice of Jordan.
Make your home.
Beautiful. Hello, Tommy. You finally got on, did you? And then Adam will hit the gym. I'm a fit for less guy, if that's okay with you. Okay, I'm a fit for less guy. Mind you, the gym over there, did I start doing yoga? Screw you, Jeremy. Hot yoga. Hot yoga. There's nothing like those humid farts. Woo! Oh, no, I didn't start doing yoga, bro.
Can't hide from darkness. Can't hold away.
Oh, man. Well, Teddy, you're going to want to listen to what I got to say after this song. 2.5 minutes, Teddy. Hey, listen, Mellow Bearded Pops, thank you for tuning in and liking the live. You get a Fitz bump. The reason why I call him a Fitz bump is because over on Facebook side is David Fitz, who's the drummer of the Fables, recording engineer, the guy, awesome. Okay. So his last name's Fitz, and then Paul Bump is from West Virginia, one of my longtime listeners. It just rolled off the tongue of Fitz Bump. Has nothing to do with Paul Fitz, who just came on the line, but it's a Fitz Bump. So a Fitz Bump to you, Mellow Bearded Pops. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. I will do this again. Every Monday night I'm on. Every Monday night I'm on 6 to 8 o'clock Eastern time. We do the live. And if you miss anything, you can listen back on Facebook, on the YouTube, and then the audio side of it on Spotify or any streaming platform. All right? Enjoy mowing the lawn, my friend. That's a sight you're never going to get out of your mind. Me in yoga pants. Never. Lululemon would have nothing on me. And I squat, so I got a pretty good butt. I got a pretty good backside. I can hold my own. Oh, I bet they did, Peter. I'm going to see if I can get in touch with their manager or the show's manager, I guess, to have a conversation with Jacob. It's so funny. Prior to him being on the show, I remember our timing just never worked. And this was just when I started. So, yeah. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW on MIX985. There is nothing but can't hold the light from none other than, quote, the Raven. We also had on that set Bob Muggeridge and a song called I Want to Be Free. So here we go. June is going to be a huge month, ladies and gentlemen. And here's why. Over the weekend, I had Lucas Kettle kind of asking me. He's in Bowmanville. He's in Ontario now. And he's going to go back to Newfoundland, and he's coming back. Now, when he comes back, Jean and I, the one and only Jean from the Falls Pub, she is my go-to. When any Newfoundland musician comes up here, we have to have him at the Falls Pub. Okay, have to. So Lucas Kettle enjoyed playing there over the weekend yesterday, and so we decided, and it became official as of an hour after Lucas's show is done. June 14th and 15th, it is Father's Day weekend. Lucas Kettle comes back to the Falls Pub for a Friday night event, 8 to 11, on Sunday in the afternoon, quote, the Raven will be in Kitchener playing at the Falls Pub. It is a Jigs and Reels Radio KW and the Falls Pub event presented Lucas Kettle Saturday night, quote, the Raven on the Sunday, 296 Victoria Street North in Kitchener. What an absolute killer weekend. What better way to bring your father out than to watch Lucas Kettle on the Saturday and quote the Raven on the Sunday. By the way, did I forget to tell you that it is $5 Caesars on the Sundays at Falls? And are they some tasty? That's happening. It is announced. I'm about to post this poster up on all the socials. Watch for it. Coming up the week before in June on his truck driving tour. You've seen me repost some of his stuff. June the 7th, it is a Saturday night. You can get a chance to see this guy, Mr. Teddy Rowe, who's on the behind the scenes right now. This is his song, Queen of the Bay. He will be live in June 7th, Falls Pub. Oh yeah, buddies, we got it. So when you saw quote the Raven post their thing about in Southern Ontario or in Ontario, where should we play? I'm private message Jordan and then the guy and Kirsten to say, hey, listen, the Falls Pub, it's where you got to go. And as soon as I press send, I go on their post to look again. And then I see Gene's already made a comment. We've worked together at it. And that's how they're going to be there. Now, they are going to be in at Guelph Conservation Area for Hillside just a few months after that. So, Stephen Reid, big ups. Yes, he is. Yeah, lingering something. I played it last week. I debuted it. But yes, so pretty excited to have not only Teddy Rowe on the weekend, the Saturday before, so 2 weekends in a row at the Falls Pub, Newfoundland music, and of course she's from St. John's. So what better way to have it, right? So watch for that. So in fact, I'm going to post that right now on the socials. So pardon me while I there we go. There we go. Ah, son of a gun. I gotta go square ready. It's too large. Hate it when it's too large. Jesus. There we go. Just gotta fit perfectly into the screen. Come on. There we go. And we'll do this like in that. All right. There we go. Perfect. Save it. Go into the albums. Oh, look, I get to watch a video game. Oh, for crying out loud. We'll let that sit for a bit. Yep. Now, next week, Next week, waiting on one final thing to do. Next Monday night will be one hell of an announcement. Next Monday night. The shit's hitting the fan on here in Ontario, and I'm right behind it, throwing it. As long as it's going the other way. You know what I mean? All right. Done. I don't want that. I don't care about the swipe to move. Stupid games. It's a king shot. It's that one where you play the game. Oh, there's the arrows up in the top right-hand corner. No, I don't want it. X. And there we go. It's been saved. Perfect. All right. Okay, so we'll go back. I love when I get to describe to you guys what the frick I'm doing here. There we go. No, that's not what I want. I want this one. And then we'll search for music. What song should I use from Quote the Raven? Let's see. Should I do Tell Me, Tell Me? That's the one I'm going to do. That's the one I'm going to do. So we'll go next. Just announced. Live to air. Pretty excited to have Lucas Kettle back. He was unbelievable live. Has anyone ever seen Lucas Kettle play? Unbelievable sound. Like, he's got that troubadour from the 70s country. If you ever have the opportunity, you got to. Okay, where are we? And the Quote the Raven, as we all know. Hello, Darcy. Quote the Raven just played at Dildo Brewery at a songwriters thing. And they loved it. Absolutely loved it there. Come on. Should I call it Father's Day or Father's Day? Father's Day weekend. By the way, no cover. So it's going to be the first come, first serve. And you want to get in there. That's right. There we go. Here we go. Let's share this to everybody at Music NL, because you know, Music NL always supporting the arts and the music. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm on friggin' Wi-Fi, so it's taking for goddamn ever. Yes, I did. I did see that, Jeremy. You did a fantastic. I was about to talk about that. Relax, dude. Father's Day. All right. Father's Day weekend. All right. Father's Day. I'm changing it just for you. Father's Day. Got it. Didn't get away. All right. It's Father's Day. I made the change, boys. Jesus. It's like as if I'm making fish cakes or something with fresh fish. Oh, man. Everybody sing this one. Hear the train a-coming, rolling. Oh, my God, what's taking so long? Shine since I don't know when. There we go. Now I got her. Now I'm cooking with gas. Maybe I should cut back my my energy and drinks to one show. What do you think? There we go. Ready? Come on, post. Damn it. There we go. It's posted. Share this shit. I'll do it on Facebook in a minute. That took way too long. Did we do another sociable? Happy birthday, ladies and gentlemen, to Madeline. Are you still on here, Madeline? Madeline has her 20th birthday tomorrow. God, 20. Where was I when I was 20? There was no internet. I was just graduating radio broadcasting from yes, sir. I was just finishing up broadcasting at Fanshawe College in London. And I think it was starting my first job up in Pembroke. Yep, I did the absolute shit time slot. Yeah, I'm feeling good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling really, really good. I had a little bit of a slip last week, but I'm good. Yeah, Liza, when was the last time you saw 20? I wouldn't say you're old, Francie, but you remember when the Dead Sea was sick? Oh! Oh, speaking of that, I got some good dad jokes for tonight. Jesus Christ, I'm having a good time tonight. New Music Monday tonight. Woo! It's going to be awesome. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW MIX985. It is May 2-fer. That's why we are going to play back-to-back tracks, because it's a twofer from Randy Matthews. Catch him doing a show very, very soon. Follow his page. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW MIX985.
Hey, little girl, where's your daddy home? You're gonna leave him all alone.
I'm wearing a hat tonight because the hair is starting to come. It's like a chia pet. I'm starting to look like a chia pet. I gotta shave it tonight.
Tell me now, baby, is it good to you? Do to you things that I do? I can take you higher.
Ready?
I'm on fire.
You guys know what burns my ass? You know what burns my ass? About a fire this high. Speaking of that, I'm going to crack my other bang. Time for two bangs.
And not a way to crack, she's soaking wet.
Freight train running through the middle of my head.
I can take you higher.
Oh,
I'm on fire.
oh, I agree. If the boss heard this song, hands down, Jeremy, he does a great version on this.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, Taco Bell doesn't do that for me. I'm pretty good with Taco Bell.
Got a 6-inch battle in the middle of my soul.
You ever see him do this live?
Not always
Place
talk,
quiet.
she's soaking wet. The freight train running through the middle of my head.
How many of y'all are singing right now?
I can take you high.
We should do that.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Do like a big jam on the behind the scenes someday. Invite everybody on and just do a big giant sing along.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Hi, this is Barry Fitzpatrick, and you're listening to Jigs and Reels with Dean Clark.
All right, quick, aside from you, Fitzy, who's singing this song right now?
Yeah, I was brought up by honest bird and read most tenderly till I became a sporting lad at the age of 20. And I was thrown in jail. My friends and my parents did.
You know who it is right away. You know who it is right away. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For the breaking of the union, like you're sent to Charlestown. I can see you you're standing at the bar. And likewise, my dear old mother,
Trying to figure out where the hell. Where'd that go? That's right, $1 million voice. He was $1 million voice before he won Canada's Got Talent.
as those tears come tumbling down. My son, what have you done to be sent to Charlestown?
This is Boston Burglar. This is a Fitzy produced, of course. Fitzy produced this back in what year there, Davey? What would it have been?
And don't go midnight rambling, you'll break the laws of man. Well, if you do, you surely will. You'll find yourself just like me.
And you know what? The best part of it was he was completely genuine when he won. Those were tears, real tears of joy. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
I thought you said hello.
Oh, hello. I didn't hear you. Here, we're going live. I love when we do this so we don't get you know. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW, MIX985. That is $1 million voice right there. Oh, yeah. Jacob Lewis, 8 years ago, doing Boston Burglar, as produced and recorded by the one and only Mr. Fitzy himself, representing Newfoundland. And Angie, you saw it, I'm sure, because everybody's television was just on. And if they did the ratings, that would have been one of the highest ratings of Canada's Got Talent in Newfoundland right there, to watch Jacob Lewis win the $1 million on Canada's Got Talent. Did you end up watching it, Angie?
Oh, yeah.
So what did you did
Everybody in my house.
and did everyone cry too, and just tears of joy?
Oh, my God. Well, I don't know if I don't think anybody cried, but we were like, woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, proud moment again. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And the behind the scenes people are saying how nice of a, great voice he's got, a great human being. And you know what? It's the Newfoundland genes, boys. It's the Newfoundland genes. That's what we are. If you don't know a Newfoundlander that has been nice to you, you tell them. You tell them to come talk to me and I'll straighten them out real quick. And anybody that talks about fresh fish or salt fish in their fish cakes like Adam Pike did, you tell them come talk to me. I don't know if you heard the conversation earlier with Man, we had some great laughs, like you and I do. Angie, how have you been?
Oh, I've been good.
How was your weekend? Your hangovers gone?
Oh, no hangovers. We had a fun weekend outside. We had one of the best May 2/4s for weather
Yep.
we've had in a long time. So we all came home with sunburn. So
Now, I also understand that you had a couple of visitors there that are very good friends of mine, and also known as Doug and Asifa. They enjoyed themselves at the Dildo Brewery like they always do, and it's always fun. And what kind of entertainment did you have on the May 2/4? Like, it was packed?
oh my goodness, we had an awesome weekend.
Good.
I was away at the cabin, but the brewery had an awesome weekend. We were full to deck, which was really nice. It's always nice, like, you make that little tip where it's just warm enough for people to get outside.
Yeah.
So that was this weekend. So we were so excited to see people out on the deck enjoying themselves. So but we had Angie Bulkey played this weekend.
Yep.
And Takana played the weekend. So I guess Asita was over. Maybe Saturday, I think.
I think so. I think yesterday and Saturday, from the pictures that I saw posted. So they sent me to brag that they were there, and yeah, it was what it is. Yeah, because I'm tearing up, and Dana and I were kind of like, oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, whatever. So it is. What's the weather like there now?
We are having a little bit of rain this afternoon and this evening, but nothing too serious.
Good.
No, everything is green now. We're finally getting spring. You guys have had it like over a month now, but we're finally tipping into it.
There it is. It finally made it to you guys. Big events this weekend, and what's the weather supposed to be like coming up?
Oh my goodness! Now you're asking. You put me on the spot now. I'm not looking to see what the weekend is going to be like.
All right. Well, what about entertainment? I'll look up the weather. You look up. Tell us what the entertainment is like.
Well, we have, and I think you mentioned him just a few minutes ago. Tyler Humby is playing on Friday night. Did you mention his name?
I did. Well, I didn't mention his name, but I talked about Lucas Kettle. Now he wants to come and see you guys.
Lucas, yeah.
Yep.
So we got Tyler Humby. He's playing on Friday night, and we have Jonathan Reid on Saturday night. So it's a fun weekend again.
It is, and it only is supposed to be 13 and clouds on Friday, rain and 11 on Saturday, and Sunday looks like 13 and a little bit more clouds. So, but then listen to this though. Wednesday the 28th, as it closes out May, you got 17 sun, 17, 16, 17. So when we close out May, it's going to be pretty good for you.
See, now I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Whenever you read the forecast, it's always 3 degrees warmer right here in Dildo, and the sun is usually shining when it's not shining everywhere else. Let me tell you,
and
it's true.
That is it. And you know what? The beer is always colder too.
Yeah, it always is. Always.
By the way, I did have my last Dildo Light over the weekend. That was one of the beers I had while watching the game last night. So I'm done. So I have to come home to grab another box from you to bring back. Or if anybody's coming back, by the way, I've got a very good high school friend coming to see you tomorrow. Her name is Catherine. Sherry and I on the behind the scenes already talked about it. She is so looking forward to it. Make sure she takes a picture on that red pew. Okay, please.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right.
You can't pass by.
No, you can't. You cannot pass by. So anything else going on in the last little bit of May? You got one more week left. The trivia, that's going to be continuing on through the month of June then too?
Well, no. One more this Thursday.
That's what it is.
For the season.
Yep.
I'm not sure if they even have a table left, but I know this is the last month of the season. And then we kick off the month of June with our annual Run for Beer. It's
yes.
a 1-kilometer runner walk, a fun runner walk that we have right here in the community. And all proceeds go right back into the community. This is fundraising that we do and try to get back to the community and help do up some roads and things like that. Areas that don't get seen to, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we kick off May with that. So just a couple weekends left in May, and then we kick off June with the Run for Beer. So.
And you know what? You said that a couple weeks. That's hard to believe that May is almost done.
I know.
You know what? And we're halfway through 2025 already.
I know. That's scary.
That is. And again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, Dildo Brewery, all their product is tariff-free. Just so you know.
No tariffs.
No tariffs. And the taxes are through the roof. but there's no tariffs. It's a give and take. Always a pleasure. Say hi to the whole gang over at the brewery, please, and give everybody big hugs. And I'm looking forward to talking to you again next Monday night.
All right. We'll talk soon.
You betcha. And again, Sherry, if you're listening, get your guitar out, because I know one of these times I'm going to record you, okay? And Angie will sing back up to you, okay? How's that sound? There you go. Yeah, now we know it'll never happen. Angie, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. And we will talk to you again next Monday night, same time, same place.
All right.
All right. See ya. That is none other than Sherry on the behind. Sure. That is none other than Angie Reid from the Dildo Brewery. Again, if you're ever in the area, please, there is a red pew out front. Take a picture, tag me. The place is amazing. The view is even better. The place, Dildo in itself, is such a gem. If you've never been, please make it a journey, because you'll never be disappointed, and that will become your trip every time you go home. If it's your first time in Newfoundland, it's right up there with getting screeched in. You get screeched in at Christian's, and then you go to Dildo Brewery and look at the sights and have their massive feed, great food, amazing beer, and of course the people. It's a 15 on a scale of 1 to 2. How's that? That's how great it is. Monday, May 19th, it is May 2-4. It is the long weekend, and we're continuing on with some great music. This is none other than Jason Putt and a song called Petty Harbor Boy on Jigs and Rails Radio, KW MIX985. So again, don't forget Father's Day. It'll always be home, absolutely. Like us. Just like us.
Where your childhood used to be, when fishing from the great one, and down that funny stage, you're catching the little flounders, and the time cuts all the day. Oh, those memories will always stay with me. When I was so young and free, oh, this place will always stay with me. So I'm a Petty Harbor, Petty Harbor boy. Oh, down at the landwash, that's where we used to play. We wait for the tide to wash our cares away. We listen to the seagulls as they fly around the shore. We wait for the fishermen.
Oh yeah, here we go. You know what, Jeremy? I just might. What is next week? Who do I have on the show next week? Oh, you know what? It actually just might work out because of the announcement that I'm about to do next Monday night. I just might. I just might. You never know.
Petty Harbor boy.
You know what? Whatever happened to Jason? I know we talked about that a little while ago. You know, you've recorded a lot of one-offs. Good evening, Esther. You recorded a lot of one-offs, Fitzy. Whatever happened?
That's where we used to swim around to the flagpole. Then we would jump right in. All those memories will always stay with me. When I am so young and free.
Oops.
Oh, this place will always stay with me. So I'm a Petty Harbor, Petty Harbor boy. in life. I have my own family.
Oh, wait. Hang on here. There's something over there. Of course. Andy. Let's see if we can change that for you, brother. We'll see if we can change that. I got you, Andy. Sherry, you're down here. Sherry. Okay. Andy Skiffington, Sherry. Get Andy in the Dildo Brewery. You won't be disappointed. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW MIX985. That is Jason Putt in a song called Petty Harbor Boy. Song was produced, the one and only David Fitz. Ended up happening just the one song. That was it. Not sure what happened to Jason and why we cannot get any more music from him because his brilliant singer-songwriter that he is. Unreal. All right, so that means now that it's time for, what have we got time for? What time is it? It is 7:14. Oh, we know what time it is. Each and every Monday night, I play a selection of Newfoundland music of Newfoundland, all genres, and we call it New Music Monday. 5 tracks on tonight's New Music Monday, and we are ready to fly out of the gates on this one. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that all these songs you hear on the New Music Monday is part of the exclusive Newfoundland Music Top 10 for the month. Easton Nowhere Songsmiths, my good friend Justin, who is working on the behind the scenes right now for something big on the socials. Oh, man. Thinking to myself, going, so we've got Teddy Rowe on June 7th. I got Lucas Kettle, as well as Quote the Raven on the 14th, 15th. And then we've got the showcase on The Rock, August 22nd to 24th. And then a huge show in November. And probably Darcy Scott coming to Ontario again. Peter Vance probably coming, trying to get a couple more. Not bad for a boy here in Ontario. Making waves. That's right, kicking asses, taking numbers. Making sure you guys are getting heard each and everywhere we do this. Because that's what it's about. It's about the love of the music of Newfoundland. So all these songs, like I said, are part of the monthly top 10. We all know that Emma Witt was the #1 song for the month of April. Will she stay there? We don't know. It's based all about you. What I want is when you hear the song, you send them over to my website. They log in, they vote, and the votes get tallied by my good friend Justin. We have nothing to do with this. I cannot vote. I don't want to vote because it is unfair, because I love each and every one of you equally. We already played one of this guy's songs earlier. This is the second one, just about to be released. Oh, no, this one just got released. This one is a radio debut like we do each and every Monday. I told you, June the 7th, the Falls Pub, Mr. Teddy Rowe. It is a twofer because it is May 2-4 weekend. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW, Teddy Rowe, Love Me Not. New Music Monday.
I'm a traveling man. Yeah, I get around.
What's up, Jimmy Shanahan?
I like
we shall see.
Cause I go down to town. And I make up the words as I ease along. And if you like what I'm saying, you can sing along. Say life is what you make it, ain't get what you got.
There you go, Mr. Andy Skiffington. Fitz bump to you, big dog. Angela.
There are things we should know, yeah. Things we should know. You can love me forever. can love me now, but the clock never stops.
So, Teddy, when you play the Falls Pub, is it just going to be you and the guitar?
I'm just a soul, making my way. I've been lost before, and gone today.
This is
But like
good.
anybody else, I'm just trying to get along. And if you like what I'm doing, you can take it.
I agree.
Say life is what you make it.
This, Teddy, I think has got to be your best one.
You can love me forever. You can love me now. There are things we should know, yeah. Things we should know.
Oh, yeah.
You can love me forever.
We're having fun tonight. Oh, I love it. Love it. Stephen Mayer on here. Coming on a little late. Better late than never, though, eh? No, my friend. As Charlie Pride says, I'm just me.
On the coast, yeah. It's all the same to me.
Now, don't let me down, Andy.
We can sing along.
Yeah, Teddy, this is your best. This is your best song. You suit this vibe. I love it. Hey, Declan, what's up? Thanks for the fire. Fire!
There are things we should know, yeah. Things we should know. You can love me forever. You can love me now. But the clock never stops. But the clock never stops. You can love me forever. You can love me now. You can love me forever. You can love me now. You can love me forever.
Unreal. Love it. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW on MIX985. That is it. Teddy Rowe. That's him. That's him. And you know what? We talked about this on the behind the scenes. And that right there, Teddy, I believe is going to be, that is your favorite. That is your best track. I've heard a lot of other stuff from you, but the way you record that one in the realness, in the voice, life is what you make it. Teddy Rowe is making the most of it by hitting the road this summer. You guys, he's on the road. If you follow him. He's right there on Facebook. Click on his name and follow him. He's driving truck from Newfoundland across Canada-ish, and he's singing in places. And he's going old school. Sackville Acoustic Sessions. The song is called Love Me Not. It is now out and available. Yeah, Teddy Rowe. He's going to be at the Falls Pub on June the 7th. If you're in the Kitchener-Waterloo area, direct from Newfoundland, you want to come and check him out. Okay, we move over to another group. I was hoping to find some information. I'm kind of going through this. All I got was the singles. I don't have. I'm trying to. Okay, this is the EP. Here's the song, but I don't see the bio. Son of a. Shut. Anywho, I will find it. But this, I saw the video, and I thought, okay, this is the song I'm actually going to be playing. So I'm really excited. This is the very first time I get to play on this, and it's about to be released next week. I can tell you that. All right, but I'm allowed to play this at any time after May 15th. It is May 19th. This is going to drop on all streaming platforms May 31st. I've never heard this song, and I cannot wait. The Duds. Song's called Damsel. Calling it tonight there, Fitzy, brother. Always love for you, man. Always love for you, Fitzy. Talk to you again over the week, okay, buddy?
On the horizon, I know it's you. And all your schemes will be undone.
All night, hidden for a moment, stolen in the backseat, wrapped in midnight light, let go. You reach for me once more. You reach for me once more. Don't you even dare to say,
Oh my God.
any moment I'll be safe. So leave me here tied to the radio.
Oh, yes. Oh my. Yeah, I agree, Em. This is good. Okay, now I get to listen to the rest of the album and all the other songs.
You reach for me once more.
Oh.
You reach for me once more, once more. Don't you even dare to
Yeah.
say my name, no. Any moment I'll be safe. So leave me tied to the
This is good.
what's your plan? If you can't have me, no one can. The taste of vengeance doesn't last. You're just a madman. Is that a shame?
I love the way it just the curves and the ups and the downs in this song.
I'm free and clear.
But his voice is clean and it's clear but it's so powerful. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I love the beat. Gets you. There she is. Wow. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW Mix 98.5. New Music Monday with the Duds. Melanie O'Brien, Philip Goodrich, two artists from St. John's who have been working together for the past 10 years, touring Atlantic Canada in 2019. They released their debut album, These Words I Can't Forget, in March of 2020. Then, separately, Melanie and Philip have each carved out their own paths in the music industry. But together, the Duds are a folk-tinged roots sound with bright pop beats, resulting in something elevated, elemental, spicy, sweet, and fully their own. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Put an exclamation point on that one. That was a one hell of a track. 2 for 2 tonight on the New Music Monday. The Duds. Now I get to finally listen to the rest of the album and rest of the music. As Jeremy said on the behind the scenes, if you've never heard the New Music Monday before, I never pre-listen to a track. As soon as it comes in, I make sure I do not hear it. Emma Witt on the behind the scenes sent me one of her very first tracks, which is on SoundCloud. I listened to the first 30 seconds of it because I refuse to listen to it, because it'll be eventually a new music song. So I never pre-listen to a song ever, because I want to be surprised as soon as I push play, and I want the reaction that you got, just like on that song. Wow. Wow. It's Newfoundland. It's music of Newfoundland. And it's crazy that this is in your own backyard. And I am so happy that I get to play it right here for you all to hear in one place. Now, spring has sprung, which means the flowers are about to bloom. That's right. We're talking about my guy, my buddy who migrated from Newfoundland to go out west to Edmonton to cheer on the Oilers. Yeah, this is his new song, radio debut. For my guy, Mr. Alex Duffy, the song is called Bloom. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW's New Music Monday. You already know where I'm going to be on this one. Oh. What a happy track. Wow. Oh, not as big as me, Em. You can ask him. Yeah. As soon as this show is done, I'm going to be going over to Spotify. I'm going to be uploading this song to the 2020, the Jigs and Reels Radio KW Driving Tunes playlist. So the funny thing is, Alex Duffy said that he thinks it's his best. I don't know. I think they're all the best, dear brother. There are some pretty sick hooks in this, man. I like it. Okay, this is cool. Nice synth. This has that the early 2000s sound. And the best thing is this is the funny thing is about this is that this is all him. Yeah, this the mid 2000s indie rock. Yeah. Yeah, that's sick. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW MIX985. That is New Music Monday. Bloom, indie pop love letter. It's a raw, spring-infused ode to the woman who transformed my world, his world, not mine, his. That's why he wrote the song. He moved across Canada twice for my life partner, and this track captures the euphoric, boundless love that drives me to do anything for her. Inspired by Dayglow and other indie trailblazers, its vibrant hooks, nostalgic synths, and energetic rhythms deliver a pure dopamine rush. A perfect fit for a dreamy indie summer song. I hope you like it. Yeah. Bloom, Alex Duffy, everywhere. Find it, do it, download it. As I said on the behind the scenes, I will be going over to Spotify, and there's a playlist, a Jigs and Reels Radio KW driving playlist. This song is going to get added for sure. Now, this next group, I've played a song from them called The Ring. They're back, and I'm really excited to play this track. Forming just over the past 3 months, Marceno has been towards a fresh new vibing sound in Newfoundland. They are consisted of Brad Wells, Chris Parent, Vince Neville, Scott Royal, and Mel Benson, and then Chris Hibbs. Chris Hibbs does not sleep. You think I sleep? Chris Hibbs does not sleep. Yes. And they are part of the East and Nowhere Songsmiths. This is their brand new song, just about to be released. Let me just go back in here and just give. We're going to go into, I'll tell you all about it later. But this is it. This is a song called Smack Happy on Jigs and Reels Radio KW's New Music Monday. MIX985. Oh. Oh. Eurythmics meets the Cranberries. Her voice is deadly. Wow. It's Chris Hibbs. It's one of his babies. The indie rock is flying out the door tonight. Oh, I can see myself bouncing around on the floor doing a mosh pit on this one. Hello, Tammy NS, the original Tammy NS. I don't know who's copying you, but I'll tell you, you're the original. If you're listening in behind the scenes, it is on the live radio, MIX985.ca. Right now, you're in the behind the scenes. So you get to see my reactions to all the new songs that's coming out of the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. But her vocals suit this so good. Yeah. Jeremy, it does get played on the radio, bro. Wow. Jeremy saying that this is a shame this stuff doesn't get played on the radio. Bro, what are you listening to right now? Just busting your chops, big dog. Just busting your chops. Come on, man. This is cool. This is another one when it's released. We'll be on that driving cruise. Yeah. So this is where I could hear Madeline kind of opening up for these guys. She's got a very similar style. It's that grungy rock style. Wow. Sounds even better in the headphones. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW Mix 985, new music Monday. Marceno, Schmack Happy. That's it. Wow. Crazy, crazy guitar track. The drums, the vocals. Again, it's music of Newfoundland, ladies and gentlemen. That might not be everybody's mixed bag of stuff. It might not be their type of music, but understand that this is being done in Newfoundland and Labrador. The quality, the vocals is in your backyard. And I get the pleasure of playing it right here on Jigs and Reels Radio KW each and every Monday night. And again, all these songs are uploaded to the online radio station, the only radio station that plays all music of Newfoundland, all genres, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This next artist, I had the pleasure of meeting him at Music NL. He's got a new album out called Nebula. It is Ben's Ekman Spiral. Now, if you've ever heard of his music, we are going to play a track for you right now. It is called, what are we playing? Is it this one or is it this one? I thought it was going to be, oh, she's on this too? All right. Manic Recovery is the name of this track. And it is with also Liz Fagan. You've heard me play some of her music as well. Ben's Ekman Spiral and Manic Recovery. Oh, starts out like a Metallica sort of sound. Jigs and Reels Radio KW. I think this one's going to be a little heavy. Mix 985. Interesting. See, again, I'll say this. This is stuff you hear in Toronto. This is stuff you hear in the big city. It's different, but it is music of Newfoundland. And I got an email from somebody or a message from somebody a couple weeks back saying they didn't like some of the stuff I was playing. Remember, this is New Music Monday. There are people on here that may like this. Thank you, Cindy Kettle. Hey, Cindy Kettle, how are you? Kettle, with the last name Kettle. Assuming relation to Lucas. But again, I like, you know what I mean? It's just very experimental. And with Liz Fagan's voice in this, was expecting it. Still family. Again, I know I'm not going to please everybody, but understand this is new music. Hey, Doris. Like the guitar is solid. And then Jigs and Reels Radio KW Mix 98.5. Told you that might have been a heavy track. Ben's Ekman Spiral with Liz Fake. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that may not have been pleasing to some of you, but understand that the music of Newfoundland is not just trad anymore. It is everything. And something like that, so experimental, so out there, is something you hear being produced in the big cities, not in St. John's, no. But this is. And that's why I'm here to support all music of Newfoundland, no matter the genre. That's our New Music Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that. We had some great tracks in there. 5 of them to be exact. That was Ben's Ekman Spiral with Liz Fagan. Marceno, Alex Duffy, the Duds, and Teddy Rowe kicked it all off. 7:45, you got 15 more minutes left in the day. Let's give out some birthday shout-outs, shall we? We are moving into, let's see here. I gotta go do this here. Yeah, birthdays. I gotta find that one. All right. Melissa Pine, if you happen to have been on Chris Andrews' Facebook page, his fave person, from Molly, Jack, and Bob to his sidekick, partner in crime, so to speak. Happy birthday to you, Melissa Pine. Alyssa Delaney, we all know who she is. That's right. Amity. Also, Jeremy James. Jeremy, who's on the backside of the Facebook page. He's always one of the first ones to go in. Happy birthday to you, big dog. Brendan Hewitt. Happy birthday to you, Sir. Tanya Williams-Taylor. Happy birthday to you. Craig Whalen is coming up with the birthday tomorrow. So is my good friend, Madeline, turning 20 tomorrow. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. Happy anniversary, happy divorce day, whatever. We're here to celebrate. Like I said, we got 15 minutes left in the day, in the show. It has gone by really, really fast. Let's continue on, shall we? Got a message, an email from Mr. Carl Lundrigan. He asked if I could play a song on tonight's show in the memory of the 4 crab fishermen from St. Lawrence that lost their lives at sea on May 25th, 2020, the 5th anniversary of the tragic trip to the crab grounds in Placentia Bay. Edward Norman, Jody Norman, Scott Norman, and Isaac Kettle. This is a song called The Day When Tears Fell Like Rain on Jigs and Rails Radio, KW, and Carl Lundrigan, Mix 98.5. Five years ago. I remember reading this. Thanks, Andy. That's it.
Midnight, the 4 men did sail. The moon on it came, neither bright nor pale. A voyage to the crab grounds in their boat ran. Wanting a good catch for returning to land. Most men were experienced on the voyage that day. Families got worried, Sarah was delayed. The call for the search was issued that night. When the first body was found, there's no vessel inside.
Of course, Jeremy, fits bump.
The cause of this tragedy and the loss of her crew. Nothing is certain if I know when.
Thank you, Marion.
A road wave of failure or another to blame. Was the start of the day when tears fell like rain.
Love his voice. Always love Carl Lundgren's music. Prolific writer. I bet he is. Now, you're not saying he's over the hill. Yes, that's for sure. So many tragedies at sea. I agree, and that's the way he writes. Life as we know it changed forever, they say. For the families of Kettles and Normans we pray. Ziggy! How are you, sir? Oh, better turn this on for you. I better plug my... Oops, shit. I'm gonna plug this phone in because don't allow. There we go. Got some juice going now. Was the start of the day that tears fell like rain. The tragic loss of the Sarah's crew. Nothing is certain if an ill wind blew. A road wave of failure or another to blame. I agree. The lucky 7 was for sure. Was the start of the day when tears fell like rain. Was the start of the day when tears fell like rain. Thank you, sir. 751. That's 755. What's this one? Beauty. It's been one too many borrowed. Was about a year ago. I took the playing bars, gave myself some money, get to make myself a star. And it didn't take too long. Oh shit! Jesus ran over my cable. God damn it! There we go. Right. Now, I know that my guy Glenn Pye's not on, but this is one of the ones he told me, smoked salmon. I absolutely love the voices on these guys. And I can't wait for my shirt to come in from these guys. All right, let's switch that out. There we go. Thank you, buddy. Oh. Too many bar rooms. There we go. That's a good one. Cindy Hawkins, how are you? Good to have you on. All right, Peter, next week, same time, same place. How's things at Keats? Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. All right, so that's 3 minutes. That'll be, oh, perfect. Good timing. Indeed. Don't need to stop. Oh, I know you are. Anybody else lick the plate there, Cindy? Jigs and Reels Radio KW MIX985. That is smoked salmon and one too many bar rooms. Never, never. Is there such a beast? Is there such a thing? Got time for one more, and Jeremy's asked for this track, this artist, all the way from Dildo, Newfoundland, the Dildonian himself. We're talking about none other than Mr. Reid and Coming Back. Jigs and Reels Radio KW MIX985. There we go. All right, we'll mute that. We'll go to here. Open with that one. Can't wait to see this guy in August. Again? Coming back home. Do you need me to go up and do you mean to go up and straighten some things out? And back home. Yes, I sat there in the dark on that park bench with you. There's a lot of things happening, but I want to see this through. I got a little drunk. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, guys, hope you enjoyed yourselves this evening. That was a lot of fun. We do this again each and every Monday night right here. We just didn't care. And we talk about the June shows that are coming up. We're going to have a lot of fun with that one. That's for damn sure. June show is coming up. Quote the Raven. And Lucas Kettle. Man, I don't know what kind of shape I'm going to be in for that one. But I can tell you, it's going to be fun. What a beauty, what a feeling inside. Maybe someday I'll make her my bride. I have to leave soon, but I know I'll be coming back home. A few days have passed, she's always on my mind. Can't wait for the weekend. What's the gas, by the way? Yeah, I was waiting for you to come on because I wanted to talk about Ty and about how he's not going to shave his head. But if Edmonton wins the cup, I want him to do the mullet. So I was going to talk about that, but I was waiting for you, Gabby. How'd the show go last week? I think you should too, Paulie. Gavin, get Paul a shirt for the Salt Beef Junkies, would you? Jigs and Rails Radio, KW on MIX985. That's none other than Mr. Dino Reid, the Dildonian himself, and coming back. Now, I'll be back again next Monday night at 6 o'clock when you hear the Fables and Heave Away. That is your cue at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 7:30 Newfoundland time. That is when the show starts. So again, until next Monday night, I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. That was a hell of a lot of fun. And remember, watch for the posters. Quote the Raven, Lucas Kettle, Father's Day weekend at the Falls Pub on Victoria Street in Kitchener. Until next Monday night, may God bless you. God bless the tropical island Canada known as Newfoundland. You guys have yourself a great week. Good night. All right, guys, we'll talk to you again next Monday night. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. And the same with you guys on this side. We'll talk to you again real soon. Good night.